can I help you, sir?
All right. Tell me, explain why you're here.
We're here to protest the historical precedents that Scientology has undertaken.
What's wrong with it? What are they doing? What do you think is so
Intimidation, harassment, oppression, litigating people into the ground, suing people into oblivion. They have a history of mysterious deaths when people are supposed to be under their care. We're opposing them for human rights violations they've been undertaking for 30 years that unfortunately no one has been able to do anything about for fear of what they'll do to them in the legal system.
And the concept that you have here of it being incognito or hiding, why is that? Why are you doing that?
The purpose of that is because of Scientology's fair game policy, if anyone would like to look it up. It was set out by L. Ron Hubbard, who's their founder, which says specifically that a Scientologist may hurt, kill, imprison, lie to, cheat, or in any way harm and inhibit those who they deem to be enemies of the church. Since we are speaking out against them, we are enemies of the church. We are hiding our identities, not to try and be intimidating, not to be harmful, but to protect ourselves and our loved ones from retaliation by them.
Okay, you have quite a crowd here. I mean, there are a lot of people here. I mean, you feel good about that? Getting the word out?
Getting the word out is the most important thing we could do. What we want people to do is to find out for themselves, to look this up, to Google names like Lisa McPherson, to Google Operation Snow White, to Google fair game policy. We want people to find out for themselves so they can know what's going on. We want people to understand, because when they have the knowledge about what the Church of Scientology is actually about, maybe then something can finally be done about them.
Do you feel like they're having like an inappropriate or too strong an influence on young people?
No, in fact, the church is doing rather poorly among young people because the internet generation, as I believe we're being called now, has a tendency to look things up online. It's very common for us to look things up on search engines. We Google it. It's a verb now. And we've done it. We've looked into it, and as a result, they have difficulty reaching out to us.
This organization, I mean, you guys, this is going on nationwide.
It's going on worldwide, sir.
Okay. What have you heard about the crowds across the country?
Well, we know the crowds in Australia are doing fairly well. Brisbane, Sydney, they seem to be doing quite well. We don't know about the one that's going on in Tokyo. We haven't quite gotten word back on it. The European ones seem to be doing well. The one in Austin is a circus, we've been told, with estimations are 500 to 1,000 people roughly. We don't know about San Francisco, LA, all of those.
Orlando.
I don't know anything about Dallas right now. Anyone know anything about Dallas?
In Houston,
we'll probably
other
find
places, do you have any idea other than here? Where
this is the Church of Scientology in Houston. As such, this is where we are to protest.
Okay, very good. And you go by what name?
We are anonymous.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
No, that's it.
Have a good day.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Have some reading material.
I'll get some in a minute, but I got to shoot a little bit more.
I understand.
One more thing. You guys are here, and I don't know, but is their church here? Is their main headquarters is where? Right behind
right
this
around
building?
the corner.
It's
yes.
the gated building.
In fact, the reason we aren't protesting in front of it is because they prevented us from doing so.
Right.
That's why we've been moved to the sidewalks.
Here on the public sidewalk?
Yes.
Okay. But that's why you're here?
Yeah.
Okay. Before this is
Yes. And despite the efforts of local businesses to allow us to protest outside there, they made sure they couldn't either.
Okay. Okay, just tell me why you're here.
Well, I'm here because I feel that the Church of Scientology is something that people need to be notified about. The criminal actions that they've taken need to be told to the public. In fact, it's been banned in Germany. It's considered a corporation. Belgium is currently putting it through legislation to shut it down.
Yeah.
Most of the founders were charged for fraud and skipped country. No matter what country. France had a few leave, come here. And so we're pretty much just getting together, deciding that this is what the people need to know about.
Okay, very good. Anything in particular that, what is it about their belief? And I don't know anything.
Well, we have no problem with their beliefs. It's the methodology that they use for controlling people who speak out against them. The reason we're wearing these masks and trying to disguise ourselves is because of their fair game policy. They actually have operations such as Operation Freakout, which they tried to shut down a writer through years and years of trials and suing her. Even though they knew they wouldn't win, they just wanted to run her out of money. And this is the kind of thing we're trying to protect our family from.
Okay, very good. And you go by any name or?
We are anonymous.